Horizon Zero Dawn is an amazing example of how to do a console exclusive correctly. Unlike
And now for something completely different.
Hello and welcome to another Twisted Bard Gaming One Life review. My name is Paddy and I'm here with Rob.
Hello.
And Alistair.
Hello.
And this is our weekly video game series where one of us tries to get as far through a game as possible without dying. This week it's me, and I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn Breath of the Wild, which is the DLC pack.
Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild,
yeah.
Breath of the Wild. Yes, it's Breath of the Wild, darling, which is the DLC pack from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Breath of the Wild? That's the name of the Zelda
Oh shit, that's Zelda. What am I talking about?
I think we're
It's
trying
the
to
Frozen Wilds.
we're
That's
trying to
what
make
it
you
is.
see that for a while.
It's the Frozen Wilds, that's the one.
The Frozen Wild. So this is a DLC, is it?
It's the DLC.
Dubious faces, dubious.
Yes,
Does
dubious
that-
face should be dubious.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I've come into it like well powerful. Although this machine is mean.
You out in
So-
2 minutes.
So,
Mean.
so how did you find the whole Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds? Was it a good DLC?
Yeah, it was good.
its price?
Yeah, I mean it was, just like 15 quid.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But a big chunk. Like a big chunk of game. Quite a few hours, like lots of side
Okay.
quests, its own dedicated little story thing.
Okay, how did you rate your chances as well of managing to get through it without dying once?
Well, I'd read that it was people were finding it hard.
Okay.
But then I came into it like, level 50, like because I platinumed the game originally, and like with the best armor, the power armor, which is why you can see all the lights on her. So I'm actually taking my armor's taking damage at this point, but I'm not actually taking that much damage. So
Okay.
it looks like I'm struggling, but health-wise, I was.
You
So I,
doing
I thought
RD?
I thought I'd be alright. I actually thought it'd be more difficult than it was, based on what
it's-
people were saying.
It's fair to say you love this game. How was it getting
Yes.
back into it?
It was really difficult. I had no idea what I was doing at this point. I was continuously pressing the wrong button and like bringing up the wrong thing, and I couldn't remember how to dodge and everything. So it was tough. That was actually more difficult than anything else. Was trying to remember how to play it, because you climb up this first area and you're just straight into it. It was, and I'd never
look crazy,
I'd never fought one of these machines before.
This
is a new
seems like
enemy.
an intense boss battle, not like the start of a DLC.
Yeah. I mean,
obviously, when it comes to like DLC, they normally throw you in right at the deep end. Like, so always found that. I remember the Witcher 3, for Witcher 3 DLC really throwing you in it straight away.
yeah, I haven't played that one. That's meant to be another really good one, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it, for people who finish off the story and quite a lot of the main quests, and they want to head on and play more. Yeah.
Oh, look, yes, it's
I-
right there. Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
A lot of
there
people
it
have
is.
their problems with a lot of people have their problems with DLC. I know a lot more focus nowadays is on loot boxes, but I never really have had a problem with a DLC, because
Yeah, you
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for
not
more
DLC like
content.
more of a game.
Yeah.
Not DLC like this, anyway.
Yeah,
Where it's just
really,
here's more of the game you like. It's okay, yes,
Yeah.
please. I'll have some of
Yeah.
that.
A decent added story.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's that, where's that fine line between feeling like you're buying a game that's already been carved up prior to heading out, or whether or not you're buying something and knowing full well that I want to play more of it, and they've been busy at work and they've made more of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they finished working on the full game, and then they started working on this, and now they,
It's got a horn.
he's got a big old horn
You need one of them in any
in any situation.
scenario.
I think. Just to
I mean,
let
I'm glad we're on the same page now.
Some days you just
It
need a
can
good
help
blow.
with any what scenario. You think
Exactly.
you're in a crowded place, you're feeling a bit tense and anxious. There's too many people around you. You just
yeah,
want
exactly.
A bit of room.
You just want a bit of privacy.
yeah,
You blow your quiet horn.
I mean,
hush horn.
Exactly. Everyone be quiet. I'm
you're
talking.
in the bar. You see a cute girl opposite you. You want to get her attention. Bring out your massive horn and blow on it.
No,
Which
Alistair,
could
that's
also
how you,
mean multiple things.
that's how you get in lots of trouble.
Yeah, that's how you get arrested. I'm
Especially
not
in
allowed back in that
2018.
bar anymore.
You're in Frankie and Benny's, and you're having a really nice meal, but you've been waiting 45 minutes for your food. And,
Exactly.
and the bloody waiting staff haven't walked past for like, half an hour.
Yeah, so you just think, you know what? Get out the big old horn.
But would it be the same? Would it be the same horn for every occasion, or would you need different horns for each occasion?
Yeah, I think you need the more important the occasion. I think the bigger the horn, the more ceremonial.
Wait,
I think Frankie and Frank. Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult. It's difficult because this is the first time we've done like an open world RPG in one of these.
We've done them before, but they are quite hard to gauge when it comes to the percentages.
Yeah,
basically work it out from how you are through the main quest.
Yeah, because obviously I've done a lot more at this point. Like I've done side quests and but there's only I think 5 actual missions in the, let's say the story, like quest. Yeah, main quest story missions.
It actually took me by surprise that the bar went orange.
I know.
Did you not know that eventually it turns green?
I did not.
None of us have been higher than 23%, so
that's
true.
Right.
I haven't reached 20%, so come on. Would I ever find out that there'd be a yellow bar?
One day. Oh, you're going to trip him up.
Exactly.
That's clever.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, nice jump up to 70 there.
70%? Yeah, well, Jesus, Paddy.
Well, it's just, it's the story, and there's not too much of it.
Rob, we need to find out Grievous
the actual
arguments
single
now.
post. Yeah, you should probably start thinking about them. But yeah, I wanted to, there was a lot of, obviously I had to cut out so much stuff. So I pretty much just left a series of fights against giant machines.
Well, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, which is what the game really is mostly about.
I mean, like RPGs are kind of like quite samey until it comes like the battles of the big things, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is one of the more, obviously this was like the big boss of, well, not big boss, but like the big machine in the, like this, the standard game, the Thunderjaws. And everything's more powerful, so like this is a demonic one. It's got like...
See, he didn't take much damage from all the mines that you shot at him.
No, they really don't. But like I'm trying to get the disc launcher off its back to use it against it. So that's like some of the bigger machines have weapons that you can destroy and then grab and then use against them. Like there's so much variety in the combat. It's like so that those do a lot of damage.
There's always something so satisfying about using an enemy's weapon to kill it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when it's a giant angry dinosaur.
Yeah, Rob, never really had that experience.
The thing is, hang on, one thing I do want to ask is how can robots experience anger?
I don't. I think by the flashing exclamation point. I think
how
is the
would
only.
You code algorithmically that sort of complex sort of emotion?
I think they've gained sentience now, Rob.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, I'm not a science man, Rob. But
I don't buy it.
Or a lesser cut.
I don't think it's real.
I don't think it's real. I think it's a game or something. Yeah, I mean they're very smart. They're very smart machines in this. If you play the game and experience the story and stuff, there's a lot of very smart AI going on. But mostly they're just fun to attack and fight.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean it's a cool if not ill thought out a concept of having a dinosaur.
Yeah.
See, this is where you need
more complex to make a dinosaur.
This is where you need Rob in every single meeting. It's like, alright, we've got these robot dinosaurs. How do they? Why are they angry?
Why are they so angry?
It's a game, Rob. Guys. It's not a game. It's life.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's probably got feelings. It feels empathy, hate, fear. It feels a lot.
I think this one just feels hate.
I mean, how do you know?
It tried to kill me for about 20 minutes.
But
this was an incredibly long fight.
So how in the story of Horizon?
Yes.
Because I have to admit, I haven't played it. I still really need to. I really
you should.
Need to.
You really should.
I still haven't played it, but what? Yeah, I know it's like heading probably into spoilery territory. But how do the dinosaurs get there? I'm really interested.
How do they get there? Well, that is really like very very spoilery. Is
it too? I mean, bearing in mind people who've tuned into this have tuned in to watch like the DLC of.
Yeah, I know, but like at least you can't really tell what's going on from just watching the combat and stuff. But that is like. I mean, basically, this is post-apocalyptic world, right? And everybody was essentially gone, and now they're kind of people again. And all that's left are these big machines, and they are, we're in a cauldron right now, and these These are like huge underground caves. Where basically
That's not a dinosaur.
no, this is a bear. This is new. This one's new in the
in the lore.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So basically, these cauldrons are making other machines, right? And they are completely they're completely self. It's all AI. Like they are building and they're programming, and basically what's made this one so mad is a corrupt piece of AI that is basically, because the humans are killing machines and using them as scrap and parts for their own weapons and their settlements and that kind of thing. It's basically fighting back because that's what it does. It's
is this the final
protecting
boss
itself. This is the final boss
DLC?
of the DLC.
Oh, right, so
yeah.
if you beat this, you beat the DLC.
Yeah.
You win the game.
And this is
I know.
okay. Like this is, I started on level 50. I'm now level 56. This mission is a level 50 mission. So,
although I do notice your health bar hasn't gone down once. You do lose your shield every now and again, but
yeah, the
I
power.
haven't seen it drop to 760.
The power armor is pretty awesome. I'm not
Is
gonna
that
lie.
is that due to your skill or due to your armor?
It's purely the armor. The armor's awesome.
Okay.
It's
the
really
armor
good,
is doing
and it was a pain in the ass to get. So it is. It's worth it.
So this is just a massive dinosaur laser fight.
Pretty much, yes. This is an
not a
angry.
dinosaur,
It's
it's
an
a
angry. It's an angry old bear.
Space.
It's an angry old bear. So,
Brother,
Rob,
bear,
His anger is unbearable.
Rob, I have to take
don't
issue
get
with
it.
something you said earlier.
Oh, please do.
You said you were having a nice meal at Frankie and Benny's.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
Oh, of course there is.
Really?
Yeah,
You can
really
have a very
pretty
enjoyable
well.
evening.
Because
Yeah.
you can really mess it up.
I mean, what do you eat?
Well, I mean, like if you go for the pizza,
Right.
that's always safe. That's pretty
Paddy,
safe.
me and you
That's
have
not
had a
bad.
nice
What is-
meal at Frankie and Benny's together.
Yeah, true. We have, but you can
Unless-
really go wrong. I think.
Unless you're saying
You
it
go
wasn't
for the,
enjoyable,
I mean, it was
which-
all right.
which then I'll get very upset at and maybe
foot.
cry.
Rob wasn't there, which was
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, which
made it
What's the point?
exactly.
What's the point?
What
Are
is
we
the
gonna eat
point of these nachos?
What is the point of the nutrients
For we had not have a Rob.
if if there isn't some stubborn twat just whinging about how the old days were better and how
I remember the old menu in the
Is
old
that-
country.
Is that basically your dating profile, Rob?
I don't have a dating profile. That's on the internet.
It's a thing. And you don't use that at all, do you?
It's in the cloud somewhere.
So it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a
this fight
shame.
goes
Really.
on for a long time. doesn't
Yeah, this fight. I mean, I had to cut out like 10 minutes of it. I mean,
it? You should have cut off a bit more, eh?
I know. It's kind
So
of a
all-
shame, really, because like there's so much, exploration and
Yeah.
stuff that I had to cut out just to
Squeeze
take
everything
to
in,
go through
yeah.
the main mission. So we're not here for hours.
So all this is buried underground.
Yes, this is all on the ground. This is in the cauldron. So these machines are basically making themselves, and because the humans have been have been killing so many of them, it's made this super advanced terror bear thing.
Man,
Have
you're
they
running around.
tried-
It must be hard to find your bearings as well.
Have they tried diplomacy?
I don't think so.
'Cause
There's no
that's
have a
my-
chat option.
Yeah, well, to be fair, that's something they should have thought about. The humans probably was the first ones to shoot them. They're like, oh god, there's a giant robot dinosaur, and murder it. Instead of, it could have just had a nice chat. They could have killed the most famous, loved a dinosaur in this new world.
That is
That's
something
why
to
all
bear
the
in
robot
mind, yeah.
dinosaurs are really angry.
Yeah, I mean, humans do tend to make always the worst of every situation.
Yeah.
So
You
It's
could
a
have
grisly
this-
mistake.
When you think about it with this game, you
I
could
quit.
be the bad guy.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's true. They were just minding their own business, like looking
Yeah.
after the world. Basically, that's what they were built to do.
Yeah,
Doing what the
Um,
robot things do.
I mean, humans and robots are kind of polar opposites, aren't they?
True. I assume there's a pun coming.
That was the pun.
Is there a pun?
Polar bear. Every sentence I have
Oh,
said,
God.
every sentence I've said has been a bear pun in some way. Bear read underground. Come on, Paddy.
I know. I heard it. What you heard was
You were
was
just too disappointed.
my despair.
And I just didn't even register the fact you'd spoken for a few minutes.
There was some point in this fight, I'm not gonna lie, where I was like, "This isn't fair. Leave me alone," because he really chases you.
But you still haven't lost any health.
No, I've lost a
No,
little
he's
bit.
lost half
I,
his health bar. He just has full armor still.
I've had to use the so the green thing underneath is like
Right,
is
the
your
health, yeah.
is your health.
Scratch his
I
belly.
get that.
Scratch his belly. Scratch his belly. Aw.
He wants
Who's
to
a good
tickle.
bear?
Who's a good bear?
Who's a murderous robot bear? Who is? You are.
He's only trying to find there's some honey.
He's trying to get
Jesus
that picnic
Christ.
basket.
Darren was about to make that.
He was just
I was
trying to
literally
find
going
like
for
a
that.
picnic bucket, and then some people just come at him from all over, and he's like, fuck off.
Hey, boo boo. These humans are trying to kill our things.
Oh,
Well.
slow motion.
There we go.
He's dead.
Is that really necessary?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's
it
just
wasn't.
really to rub it in. Oh, look at that.
Well,
I beats the games.
Well,
I'm not sure about this.
yeah,
Like,
I really don't think so. It's
I,
a deal.
Why is that?
reckon,
What, is,
reckon-
what are your
We need
I
to
think we need
reservations?
to make a DLC leaderboard.
Yeah, we need
Slap
to
it on
we
that.
need to stamp in DLC over it.
Yeah, I mean,
Stamp in DLC.
bearing
leaderboard.
in mind what I came into it very powerful. I you know,
Yeah,
and with
it's-
like 50 hours of the game behind me, yeah, I
'Cause
can accept
it's-
that, grudgingly accept that. But Alistair,
Yeah.
I just want you to look at my score and how much bigger it is than your score, and then
Yeah,
and then
but if you look at my score, then you know that's real. That is a real score. If you look at your score,
I think-
it's not earned, is it?
mine's a real score. It's just on a slightly different scale. Anyway,
It's
I loved
flaccid
it, guys.
and
What do you think?
flavourless.
Who
I
are we
love-
talking to?
I loved
You.
it. So you can stick that there, Rob. What did you think of the playthrough?
Well,
and
there's one
everything?
thing I was going to say, but
Yes.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Jesus.
For a change.
We are going to throw that into the completion bucket, which I haven't yet told you guys about, but it's a total thing. So that is going in the completion
Into the completion bucket.
with
Kobe.
what were the other two games? Time Splitters 2 and one of the Call of Duties.
Yeah, I
that
think so.
is in there now. But in terms of your performance, yeah, I thought you did really well with just a DLC. But at the same time, I also give you bonus credit points to the fact that DLCs are hard because they are used in the post game. However, you did seem to have the armor to protect yourself and all the gear.
Yeah,
and
power armor
slightly-
made a big difference.
Slightly over leveled. So what I'm going to give you is a ginger beard.
Oh, a lovely
Ooh.
ginger beard.
There you go.
A great big bushy beard. Alistair?
And
Thoughts?
I think I'm still a bit aggrieved by the DLC, but I find any reason to slice you down because I'm at the bottom and I don't like success. So yeah, but I think you handled yourself well. You lasted well in the long battles, and I'm going to award you a BB gun so you can shoot ball bearings.
And Paddy, what did you think of the gun? Or the gun?
The gun?
Yeah, it's in the
What did you think of my gun?
Put the gun down, everybody.
What do you think of
I
these
loved it.
guns?
I loved it. It's great. I can't recommend it highly enough. Everyone should play Horizon Zero Dawn. It's lots of fun.
Is it worth getting
Well,
a PS for?
Yes, I would. I'd get another one just for it. I think that will do, guys. So thank you so much for watching this episode of One Life Review. It's our weekly video game series. One of us tries to get as far as possible through a game without dying. And if you didn't know, we are Twisted Bard Gaming. And if you like this video, then we have a whole bunch more One Life reviews, as well as game previews and Let's Plays that you can find by going to youtube.com/twistedbardgaming. And if you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, then fill us all with that warm, fuzzy feeling. Very happy. And also make sure you check out our website, twistedbard.com, for loads more video game stuff. And from all of us here, thank you very much for listening, and we will see you very soon.